I hope to demystify automated elections to you guys. And I will do that by breezing through this discussion outline. I will do that in 80 minutes. Okay, so if you look at literature related to automated elections, you will see that we have spent a little over 25 billion, to my estimate, pesos since 2009, 2010 to automate Philippine elections. And the reasons given to us is that, of course, we need automated elections to solve persistent problems hounding our electoral system, cheating or buying, whatever. Okay? We need to increase trustworthiness. We need to increase credibility. And we can do that by increasing efficiency. Faster transmission of votes, better. Diba? Nasisindak tayo, bilis. In just 2 days, we now know the results of national elections, even local elections. When a few years back, it took us like 2 months to know the national results. This is the layman view of elections in the Philippines. Well, most Filipinos are really excited about elections because they treat it as cockfighting. Right? Llamado, dejado. Okay? We go for the llamado, some of us go for the dejado. But sir, we are a multi-party system. We don't have llamado and dejado. So this is not cockfight. Kasi cockfight kulang, di ba? Okay? But in the provinces, you have what you call tupada, which is an illegal cockfight event. And one of the games there will be to have what you call a carambola, wherein you have many cocks fighting each other at the same time. The best cock wins. Some of us, of course, would like to see elections as fiesta, party, diba? It's very common when during election day to see food, lechon. And well, with the advent of automated elections, and since in our country, speed is the primary measure of success. We often see automated election as a surprise egg. Yeah, you can just open it, and voila, you have a surprise, you have the results. And I kind of relate this to pizza delivery, automated elections, wherein the faster and hotter it is, the better. If you try really to analyze or examine our practices in automating our electoral system, you will see that it is synonymous to a black box, both figuratively and literally. Figuratively, if you happen to have the chance to vote in the last 2 elections, you will see that this is the tool being used. It's practically a black box. And by saying that it's a black box, is that we don't know what's really happening inside. Okay? And that is my topic today, to give you, what's happening inside and how to demand for more openness in our electoral. Well, we might have a notion that automated election just happened in 2010. And we've been at it since 1992. COMELEC embarked on automating our elections through their Operation MODEX, in modernization and excellence, they call it. And by 1995, our Congress was able to pass a law to pilot test automated elections in ARN. And since, according to that experience, according to COMELEC, these elections were successful in that area, we now plan the nationwide implementation of automated election. Now, you will see here, by 1997, Congress enacted a law that will allow COMELEC to implement automated elections. But again, since according to the literature, they lacked time to implement it, they settled for ARNM, and in 2004, I think they settled for ARNM in selected cities. But now, by 2007, finally, we have the revised law. And this is the operative law that we're now using, automated election. Right from mandating automated elections, the law made sure that there are safeguards to implementing and using automated elections. And part of this were, well, if you're reading the news, you will hear probably some phrases like source code review. You will hear phrases like random manual audit. These terms were lifted from the law, and these were placed in the law to ensure the credibility, trustworthiness of our electoral system. I describe automated elections in the Philippines as being black box. Black box merely means that it's not open. The black box in the middle signifies a closed system, meaning the public, or most of the processes that happen inside, vague at least, or at most, remain hidden from public scrutiny. Na magic. May tayo sa magic. Now, an analysis of the 2010 and 2013 election points to some difficulties, challenges, mainly legal challenges, technical challenges, and administrative challenges. My next slide will show you some examples. In 2010, for example, COMELEC recorded 4,465 PCOS machines malfunction. And later, they found out that in Antipolo, there were 27 unmarked PCOS machines. No number, no serial number, hidden inside a house. A house of a COMELEC official. Okay. And I don't know if you still remember this. You're probably too young to remember, but some of my colleagues will probably remember this. A week before the 2010 election, COMELEC recalled the CF cards, okay, the compact flash cards. These were the cards inserted in the PCOS machine that is supposed to give the PCOS machine instructions on how to function. They recalled this a week before the election. By just giving the reason that it needs to be updated with no oversight. This is, of course, those of you who tried voting during 2010 and even in 2013, you experienced some law abuse, right? This is what my previous slide referred to as administrative problems. In my case, it took me 4 hours. I was lucky. Lucky pa yun, okay? Some people I know, and even in the news, took them 8 at least, 8 hours to vote. Some took 12 hours. Okay, in the provinces, 8 to 12 hours. And last but not the least, of course, COMELEC circumvented some aspects of the automated election law. There was no source code review implemented for the 2010 and 2013. This was against the law, of course. No digital signatures, meaning that there are no numbers that will uniquely identify your PCOS machines. And of course, they turned off the ballot authentication program. So you will never know if the ballots that were used are authentic or not.